Alrighty guys, I appreciate everybody taking time to consider my latest offering here. We have an 02 Boxster S manual that I did a ton of work to, and then my shop, well not my shop, but the shop I use did a ton of work to. So this one has been a labor of love. Not quite a passion project, but it's been one of those that I've enjoyed working on and driving, and I hope it gets the love. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the top video, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna end, and then we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna do a walk around, and then I'm going to do my best to remember everything, not mechanical, everything cosmetic that I did to it, because I did a lot. Not that it necessarily needed everything, but I was just trying to improve it because I had a .2, I had a 2003 that showed up. Interior was really nice, but motor was, it was bore scored, or I didn't look into it, it was knocking. Transmission was bad. So to me, it was worth more in parts than it was to try and fix it. So a lot of that car, a lot of the interior that was on that car is in this car, and I'll go through all of that. So we're gonna start with the top, and then we'll get into it. So the top, this is a glass top. I don't even know if you can see my head there. The top was already on it. I didn't put the top on it. You have a glass top, which is a big plus. Okay, so exterior cosmetic standpoint, not a real lot here to talk about, which is one of the reasons I kind of put a lot of effort into this one, because cosmetically, it's sharp, it looks, and it's a great color, seal gray metallic. I mean, it was, it's nice, super nice. The mechanical stuff, I planned on doing the IMS, again, not me. I had the shop I use, I always planned on them doing the IMS, and then he found plastic in the filter, and the motor had to come out, and a lot of that stuff was kind of, while the engine's out, we might as well type deal. So I'll be honest with you guys, I don't remember what wheels it had on. I really don't. These wheels and these tires came on the 2003 that I took the interior out of, well, some of the interior out of. We'll get to that. So these wheels, they're the Boxster 2 wheels, I believe. I did put the black, the center caps in there. I believe those might even be Cayman center caps. No, they came on these. I just really like the way the silver and the black kind of contrast with everything. So these side vents, the gills, whatever you want to call them, these are painted. Well, they came factory painted. These are off the 2003, so it has 2003 gills on it, which are kind of cool. You see some, well, that's all. That's just wax residue from when my detail guy did his thing. So wheels, one wheel, I believe the left front, when we get around there, has some curbing on it. I think it's the only one. I also, I did have the headlights refinished. I didn't run that one through my guy's shop. That's why it's not on the invoice. I just popped them out and did that. Or I didn't do it myself. I had my headlight guy do that. No, this wheel's in good shape. I guess it's the, yeah, there it is. So the passenger rear wheel has some curbing on it. And we're at my favorite spot, a closed down Wells Fargo. Closed during the during COVID, and they realized they could operate without it. So now it's the only place I can find that doesn't have cars parked everywhere. So here's the curbing on the right rear. See that right there? I think that's it. So that's the only spot on any of the four wheels. Now the Boxster S badge has been removed. There isn't really a suntan line. I like it personally. I like the cleaner look. You know, there's lots of options. You can go black, silver, platinum, or you can leave it. It's kind of a personal decision. So when I get ones that don't have rear badges on them, I never really replace them because the next owner can take it whichever direction he or she wants, because there are different options. Or, you know, just leave it off. I think it looks great off, but that's me. Okay, so let's talk about this interior. And I'm gonna try to make sure I recount everything I did, because I did a lot. Okay, so when this car was born, it did not have a leather interior. I believe it was gray. I'd have to look back at the build, the graphite gray. Standard, not leather. Okay, so I get this 2003 in, the one that the gills and the wheels came out of. And its interior, well, okay, the seats on that one were not great. They were just kind of old, tired looking. You know, the bolster right there, the driver's bolster was, you know, threadbare. Just kind of like, yeah, it just showed its age. The seats that originally came in this car, same thing. Not terrible, not terrible. They just showed their age. I don't know a better way to kind of put it. I wasn't happy with them. You know, this was something that you were putting on Craigslist or Facebook, and you're just like, oh yeah, come buy my Boxster. It'd probably be okay, but I wasn't happy with them. We're talking about the seats, so I had to kind of come up with a plan B. Okay, so I took the dash out of the 2003. It had the full leather interior. I put that dash and those door panels in this car. So we have the full leather door panels. You can, the best way to always tell that is there's a stitch line right there, and they're in really good shape. So this is where a lot of the door panels, the full leather door panels, when they start having problems, ooh, I rolled that, I can fix it. They start shrinking, no shrinkage. I realize the joke involved there. So no shrinkage on that one. The passenger door panel, also super nice, zero issues. There's a Nico right here. You kind of see that, yeah. Oh, when the door's closed, you can't see it, so, you know. So the dash is in great shape. Nothing's pulling back. And when I was in there, I can confirm that the heater blend door has already been repaired. So the heat works like perfect. Okay, so this is a .2 interior. So you have the bigger horseshoe that we recognize from the 911s, right? And the .2 Boxsters, the 986.2s. So we have the bigger horseshoe, all right? And we have the cup holder. Now, granted, we all know these aren't great, but it's a little stick in there. Well, come on. What are you doing to me? Okay, there we go. So, is it great? No. Is it better than nothing? Yes. So, this is a 986.1 that has a cup holder and the bigger horseshoe surround. Now here's the kicker, and I hadn't done a dash like a .2, and you get a glove box. You get a glove box. That's like the best part. You get a glove box. I forgot about that. Glove box. So here's the kicker. When I was doing this, I don't know if I've ever done a .2 conversion. I would have think that I would have, but you know, I don't know. I've worked on so many of these, I really can't keep them straight. So here's the only thing that doesn't work properly. So the air box, like the heater box that all the vents come out of, on the .1s, the output duct to go to this vent runs directly where the glove box is. So you can't have it both ways if you do the conversion. Well, you could switch the whole air box out, but that looks like a big pain in the ass. And okay, so this vent right here, right? This vent does not blow air. Now, if you're the passenger, this vent works fine. So you got this vent, and it still comes out your feet because you have a duct. There's an outlet duct up here that doesn't have the duct work to go here. And I tried everything short of like fabricating a duct. There's no way to do it. Well, no way to do it that I can see. Of course, I'm not like a duct engineer, so maybe there is a way to do it. So as it sits, this vent does not blow air. This vent is non-functional. But like I said, passenger, you know, you got this one, you're all set. Put the top down, doesn't even matter. Okay, so that we've covered that. Oh, I just bumped my head. So these seats, so when you do what I do, and you go through and you sell enough of these cars, you just end up with parts and seats. These seats are 911 seats. They have the embossed headrest. So I guess you could almost say this is a Franken Porsche, but like not really. But it kind of is, because we have two other cars making this car complete, but that makes it cool. So the black seats, these seats were in great shape, right? A little bit of wear, nothing crazy, very minor. I mean, I honestly don't remember the mileage of the car they came out of, but it wasn't. I don't remember. If I could say a number, but I'd be making it up. So everything functions properly because the car did initially come with power seats, so all the power functions work, etc. on that. Now, you know, I hope this translates in my pictures. The black seats, they work. It breaks up the gray, and I know we all love the gray so much because you have the black. Okay, so you got the black armrest, you got the black door handle cover, you got the black speaker grill, you got the black cap there, and then we have the black end vents, cluster surround, speaker. These are black, the A-pillars, and then, you know, of course we have the black steering wheel, black tunnel, the black top, obviously. So it works. It makes it unique because you know, Porsche didn't really start doing their two-tones until, you know, the Panamera and Cayennes. Then they started figuring out to do some contrasting colors. So I think it's pretty cool. I did this all myself. You know, I kept some of the gray, but I kept some of the black. I just I used a little of each to kind of make it work. And in person, it looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. And I hope it translates into pictures. So now that we're done talking about that, and yes, the guest light came on, so don't chastise me too badly. So we're gonna show that the seat works over here. Seat works. Man, I hope it doesn't rain. I might try and blast through the interior tour a little quicker. All right, so we're at temp. Like I said, the gas light just came on. Don't give me a hard time about that. Okay, so windows. All right, we've done the top. We don't have to put the top up. Do we have? Yes, we do have covers. Look at that. Well, kind of. Oh goodness, oh, they're both broken. I mean, they're there, but they're gonna, well, assume the covers are broken because they don't have long to last. If that really bothers you, you can get repops off Amazon, eBay, something like that. So I wanted to point out we do have the auto dim rearview mirror. It is not bleeding. That's a common issue with the auto dims. Okay, so let me focus here and get this done. Okay, turn signals. We got to do our light check. Light check. Hazards. AC is awesome. Like, you can see the condensation for me. And it's like 95,000 degrees today, so horn, wipers, things you never think about. Checking the horn and checking the wipers. Locks, check. Rear defrost, check. Climate, everything is good here. All the buttons, pixels, etc., etc. We're gonna leave it on AC because it is crazy hot outside. It's so humid. Radio. So it is the original CDR. A lot of guys like to upgrade that. Don't blame you. I like the stock. I like original. All the various hinges are good. Nothing broken. E-brake engages right where it should. Shifting is, man, it's so tight as you would expect, but it's like really, I like it. Shifting is nice. All right. So we just popped the trunk and the engine cover. I also will note the remote function, both these keys work, the buttons. So we have 2 functioning keys, which is like not short of amazing. I've actually sold these cars to folks, and they don't even realize these cars have keyless entry. So there's all your old IMS and some of the old parts. Trunk pop, check. Nothing is wet down here. We always check for that. No moisture, no dampness. All right, let's see, that might be it for the interior walk around. Now oh yeah, let's do the lights real quick. Light check. Good. Looks like we have, that bulb is out. I will get that squared away when I get home. No, they're both out. Well, I have tons of those bulbs. So when I do these walk-arounds, I learn things too. Like to replace the 5 waters in the turn signal. Lastly, we're going to put the spoiler up, and then I am going to try to get my picture done before the rain comes. Spoiler up, and spoiler down. Alrighty guys, there you go. I hope that answers a lot of questions, and I'm probably forgetting something, but if I do, I will chime in and update. But I think that's about it. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.